This company started in 2022 and has quickly established itself as one of the GOATs in the industry. With just over 60 products that are both developed and produced internally, we're talking about no other than Armour Detail Supply. And today, we're going to use nothing but Armour Detail Supply products to detail my client's Range Rover. Let's get after it. All right, y'all, so I'm so excited to be using Armour Detail Supply products. They're definitely one of my favorite brands out right now, and some of them I've only used a couple times, so it'd be a great opportunity to use some of these again. All right, before we get to their interior product, which is Pilot, we're gonna go ahead and get the interior vacuumed out and all that good stuff. So here we go. So this is probably one of my favorite ones of these so far, getting to use Armour Detail Supply products. I'm a huge fan of their products, and we get to use it on a brand new Range Rover. So we've gotten the inside of the Range Rover already vacuumed out, all the mats blown off. So now we're gonna use Armour Detail Supply's interior product, which is Pilot. And Pilot's a really great interior cleaner. I used it on a really dirty interior so far. I've used it on a kind of fairly clean interior, and it did a great job with both. Smells great. Let's use it. All right, y'all, so like I was saying, this is a brand new Range Rover. So the client hasn't owned it very long, so it's really not very dirty, but we're gonna be coating this vehicle later, so we wanna make sure that the outside is very, very clean, and the inside, So we're gonna be coating the glass and the exterior. Cue some great detailing music. All right, y'all, so a little bit more about Pilot. It is safe on all surfaces, leather, vinyl, Alcantara. All right, y'all, and I'd also like to share with you these small tools that I've been using. They're by New York Foam Kings, and they have an accessory kit, and I'll put that link in the description below. But it's really awesome, has a ton of great tools for interior and exterior detailing, but a lot of small tools. Love it. All right, y'all, so the interior is all done. And so onto the wheels and tires. And these are actually two of my favorite products that they make. And the first is their wheel cleaner. And this wheel cleaner is actually a pH neutral wheel cleaner, which is actually pretty cool because it has a rust remover and a bunch of surfactants that do a really incredible job on the wheels. This was actually probably my first favorite product of theirs, kind of one that got me interested in their whole line. And so on next is their tire cleaner. And this does a great job at removing the browning on your tire. Great powerful tire cleaner that can be diluted a number of different ways. When you get it in the bottle, it says it's basically at a 2-to-1. So we're going to dilute it to that. That's the strength I like using it. You can use it at a 1-to-1 if you had some really, really dirty tires that you really needed to, take care of. You could certainly do that. But 2-to-1 for us today. This is a newer vehicle anyways. So let's go ahead and mix it up in our IK. All right, we're gonna fill up our IK sprayer with our new MTM SG35 spray gun, orange color. And actually, if you're interested, you can save 20% off right now at MTM Veloci with my code Charleston20. So, all right, so we're gonna add some tire cleaner. Still have plenty of wheel cleaner. All right, so let's get after it. All right, y'all, so today we're gonna be using Shampoo Plus in both our wash bucket and in our wheel and tire bucket. They have a great soap called Decon soap that is a higher alkaline soap, like a 12 pH. And we're gonna be using that in our foam cannon for our pre-foam later. But first things first, let's get our wheel and tire bucket ready. All right, so they suggest using about a ½ ounce to an ounce per gallon of water. So since we have 4 gallons in our bucket, we're gonna split it in the middle and just do 3 ounces. And the stuff smells amazing. And 3 ounces here. I think we got pretty lucky. The sun is behind some clouds, hopefully for a while. It has gotten hot in Charleston, y'all. No escaping it. All right, now we're gonna put on their tire cleaner. I need one of the small bottles for a tire cleaner, but that's okay, this works. So it is drizzling a little bit right now. I thought it was gonna happen, yeah, here shortly. I thought it was gonna happen, yeah. It's supposed to rain maybe for just a little bit, maybe for like half an hour. So I'll get a break here shortly. We gotta get these wheels and tires done first. There you go, here's the rain. All right, so we got half the wheels and tires done. All right, mini break. While we're waiting for this beautiful weather to subside, I thought I'd tell you about a little giveaway I'm doing. So I'm giving away this bottle, this exact bottle of Armour Detail Supply Ceramic Spray Sealant to one of you. All you have to do to enter is comment in the comments. Just say something about Armour Detail Supply. Tell me your favorite product. Tell me the one you want to try. Tell me why you love it. I don't care, but comment something about Armour Detail Supply in the comments and you're entered. That's all you have to do to enter, and I'll be drawing names at the end of June, so good luck. All right, y'all, the rain has finally stopped, so we're getting back to the exterior. We've still got 2 of the wheels and tires to do, and then we're doing the exterior, decon, and all that good stuff. So yeah, let's get back after it. So much fun having to do both. Now you get to see some of the magic behind the, fuck it. And one more. I'm liking this new orange SG35, I'm not gonna lie. They do say that they have, I was talking to Veloci, and there is a swivel that you can add. So I probably will do that to it, but it's honestly not that big of a deal. But kind of like in the crazy color contrast between the Aqualine nozzle, active hose, like a little Crayola box. right, y'all, the wheels and tires are done. So it's onto the exterior. And so we're gonna talk about both of their car shampoos right now. The first one we wanna talk about is their Decon shampoo. And the Decon shampoo is what we're gonna use for our pre-foam. This is a higher alkaline shampoo. It is, they have it set at a 12. There's some third-party folks out there that say it's more of an 11, but definitely great at removing and breaking down old coatings or prepping for a coating. So we're gonna use this today because I am actually gonna be coating this Range Rover. So we wanna prep it. We wanna really make sure it's all clean and good to go. So the next shampoo we wanna talk about is their Shampoo Plus. And this is their pH neutral shampoo. A lot of great slickness. And it's also just kind of your go-to general shampoo. So we're gonna be putting this, or we did put it in our wash bucket that we're using in a little bit. Let's get our foam cannon ready. So we're gonna be putting 500 milliliters of water in our foam cannon. So that means we want about an ounce to an ounce and a half of the Decon shampoo. All right, let's get after it, y'all. All right, y'all, so we've got it pre-foamed and rinsed off with the Decon shampoo. So we're gonna get our foam cannon ready again to refoam. This time, we're just gonna use Shampoo Plus. We have Shampoo Plus in the wash bucket, and we're gonna put Shampoo Plus in the foam cannon. So we're also gonna use an ounce and a half to 500 milliliters of water in our foam cannon. Almost need another bottle of Shampoo Plus. There's a couple of the Armour Detail products that I still don't have, so I definitely will be ordering some more soon. I don't have the panel prep, I don't have the iron remover, a couple other things like that. So, but we are testing out not only their glass coating soon, but I have their brand new trim coating and their brand new APC, which is their citrus cleaner. That actually comes out Monday after I'm filming this. So the 13th of June, whenever you're watching this, those items come out. So stay on the lookout for some videos on those pretty soon. All right, let's get it refoamed up. You know, it's nice cleaning and deconning. Is that a word? Deconning? Whatever. Doing a decon rather on a new vehicle. You know, I can already tell The paint is super, super slick and pretty contaminant free. Or of course, we're still gonna clay bar it or clay towel it and make sure it's perfect. Still do a little polish, a one step on it. But it is kind of nice not having to get the vehicle back from crazy depths of awful paint, which I've sometimes had to do. All right, I'm using a mitt today. I used to use mitts all the time, and I've kind of gone wash pad, and I don't like the mitt anymore. I think because I switch hands a lot, so yeah, I need a wash pad. Hang on. All right, I think this is the Wash Boss wash pad from the House of Rags. Save 10% with my code CD10, or the link is in the description. All right, y'all, so we have the vehicle washed and rinsed off. And at this point, we'd be drying it off, but it keeps raining. It's still drizzling a little bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and skip a step until the rain stops, and we're gonna work on the door jambs. So for the door jambs, especially if they aren't super dirty, I like to take care of them with a rinseless wash. And in this case, since we're using Armour Detail Supply, their rinseless wash is Hero. And this is the brand new formulation. I've only actually got to use this once before. The last one was great, but they've updated the formula and the scent. And so it's now this nice strawberry lemonade. I mean, it smells amazing, and works tremendously well. So we're gonna go ahead and load this up in our IK sprayer at a 256 to 1. All right, let's go ahead and hit the door jambs. All right, that was perfect timing. The rain has stopped. The door jambs are done. So time to get it dried off. All right, y'all, so we've dried the vehicle off. We went ahead and did a decon, clay towel, iron remover, all that good stuff, and started to polish. So I'm gonna do a one-step polish on this vehicle because we're actually gonna do a coating on it. There's 2 spray coatings that Armour Detail Supply has, and one is their Ceramic Spray Sealant, which is an SiO2 infused ceramic spray sealant, and the other is Amplify, and it's an SO2 detailer. And so both are fantastic options and provide a little bit of protection, not near the protection you would get from a coating, but definitely worth a try. Ceramic Spray Sealant and Amplify. And speaking of the Ceramic Spray Sealant, just like I said earlier, if you want to win a free bottle of this, make sure you comment something about Armour Detail Supply in the comments, and I'll be drawing names into June. All right, y'all, I've applied the ceramic coating, and this client also wants a glass coating, so we're also gonna use Armour Detail Supply's glass coating. So their glass coating says to apply small circular motions and there's no cure time. So that's, other than the no cure time, that's pretty typical glass coating. The glass is really clean right now, so we're gonna go ahead and apply it. Shout out to Next LED. This is the headlamp I'm using. Also that stand light across the way. I also have a coating light of theirs that I was walking around with, checking for high spots. So if you like these lights or you're looking for some LED lights yourself, you can save 5% with my code. So check out the link in description. No, excuse me, not 5%. You save 15%. So, man, it's way better. All right, so far, a really nice job with the application. This was much more pleasant than it usually is with glass. All right, let's get the rest of them. All right, y'all, we have the ceramic coating on, we have the glass coating on, and now it's time to get our tire dressing on. So for that, we're gonna use Armour Detail Supply's Ghost Tire Sealant. And so this isn't just a tire dressing, this is a tire sealant. And so this will give you months of protection. The key is to make sure you get your tire very, very clean. That way it can bond to the tire. All right, let's go ahead and apply them. All right, y'all, so we're all done. All the coatings, got the tire dressing done, and I think it looks amazing. What about you? Y'all, thank you so much for watching today, and thank you to everyone that requested that I use Armour Detail Supply. They're an incredible company. They have a lot of amazing products, and it was a lot of fun getting to use them on this Range Rover. If there's a company you'd like to see me use next, definitely let me know in the comments below. I'd love your input. That's why I used Armour Detail Supply, and yeah, let me know what I should use next. Y'all, also, if you haven't done so already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. As always, y'all, I'll catch you next time.